Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive tarot reading for the next 6 months as a monthly overview. Now I have done the 2020 yearly readings, which I posted back towards the end of 2019. However, energies do shift and change. We've had a crazy year, so I'm doing an update to the energies. You may want to go back and watch your 2020 overview and just compare things and see how that fits for you. What I've got here is a card from the Rider-Waite for each of the months from July through to December, and a clarifier from the Starchild Tarot deck. So we're going to check in on each month and just look at these as the big energies, the themes for each month. So let's get started here. Starting with July, we have got the 10 of Wands with the energy of the moon. So you may know that the 10 of Wands can be a release, an ending. Tens in tarot are normally endings, and they can be the release of something that's been a bit of a heavy load, a weight on your shoulders, or a burden for some time. We see this person carrying these wands, and it looks like they've been carrying them for a while, but they're not, they might be bent, but they're not broken. They've still got energy in the tank here to complete this. Now, mixed with the moon energy here, Capricorn, there could be some kind of information that comes to light that somehow is the kind of the catalyst for you saying, you know what, I've had enough of carrying this load of wands. I'm putting them down now and I'm moving on. The moon can also allude to deceptions as well. There's levels to it, or things happening behind the curtain or in the shadow side. So, some of you might be having like some conscious thoughts coming up, memories from the past, that sort of thing. Maybe it's ending your own cycle of something coming up. So we have that theme there, that the moon can also be a card of intuition. So it's really asking you in July to tune into your intuition and kind of ask yourself, what is it that you need to release? What is it that you need to purge? What is it that you need to let go of that might be weighing you down and stopping you from seeing the new opportunities and pathways that are available to you? Because you'll notice here that the person that carries the 10 of Wands, their vision is blocked, it's clouded, and they're just on autopilot going to and from their daily path. So the idea metaphorically is if you can release these wands, if you can put down this load, you're going to open up. You're going to open up to new opportunities and new possibilities. I'm really seeing this as a theme in these readings that I've done so far, that July for a lot of people is a month of completions, massive releases, and it's kind of like opening a floodgate where the energy really changes for the next 6 months to being much more positive, or a lot more action oriented. Okay, let's move on to September, guys. We have got the Wheel of Fortune with the King and the Queen of Cups. The King and Queen came out together. That is really strange, guys. That does not happen very often. So this is really telling me that we're probably dealing in the realm of relationships in August. The King and Queen of Cups, when we get a tarot couple like that, it can really indicate our relationship, our soulmate energy, our twin flame energy. So I think that that's going to be the focus for August for you. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune could be a karmic coming together of you with your soulmate. It could be an element of divine timing and a significant change in a relationship. The Wheel of Fortune can talk about karmic contracts coming to completion. So some of you may be either starting or ending a very karmic relationship with a soulmate energy is what I'm seeing here. So the King and Queen of Cups also talks about self-love, compassion, empathy, getting yourself into a position where you can receive love again if you're not coming together with somebody. So it's a strong element of being receptive to love, self-love, and also emotional intelligence mastery, emotional self-mastery. So getting yourself in a place where you're emotionally grounded and stable, potentially after that ending that you've had in July. So the Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card, talks about divine timing, it talks about karmic contracts. So that is your August there, Capricorn. Let's go to your September. In September we have the Magician. Now that came out with the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So you've got quite a lot of people cards or court cards in this first half of the second part of the year. Let's get some focus on that. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is often an emotional offer. It can be an offer of love, emotional offer that's going to fulfill you. It can be an apology as well. With the Magician energy, it says that you have the potential to really kind of take this offer, this opportunity, and really like create something with it, to really, you know, manifest with it, to really make it abundant, to make it go somewhere. We've got the King of Wands here as well, and just want to say that the King of Wands as an energy is the great sort of he's a great sort of opportunist or entrepreneur, and he really sees clearly the opportunities that come in. So I feel like you need to be on the lookout for the people that want to connect with you emotionally, want to offer you something in September. Yeah, I'm on the right month there now. Because the Magician energy is saying that you have everything within you in order to really, you know, make this go somewhere. You know, the Magician is that awakening to your true power and true potential. So I think, Capricorn, that in September you will be feeling really, really powerful. And just also, it's a really powerful time for manifesting, so just make sure that you are really dreaming big with what you desire when it comes to emotional connections, because it's highly likely that someone is coming in for you. It could relate to that King and Queen of Cups. If you met somebody the month before, this can be them, you know, making that formal offer to you. Hey, do you want to be my person? And the King of Wands can talk about taking that inspired action to move that forward. It can talk about, you know, really a lot of passion and purpose and, you know, really having the vision that this could go somewhere if you put in the work, if you really, you know, both work together to make it happen. So strong potential for relationships, possibly after one ended in July. This could be like a new person coming in, Capricorn. Okay, let's go to your October. We have double sevens, 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. So, you know, this energy here really is an energy of challenge. There can be, you know, a betrayal or a deception when the 7 of Swords comes into a reading. And then the 7 of Wands is that feeling of having to really have persistence or resilience to keep pushing with something. So, you know, it could be in the workplace, it could be with family, it could even be in that relationship. There is a sense of some challenge coming up for you. But as the 7 of Wands, you know, you really have that warrior spirit on your side to be triumphant, to really fight this thing, whatever it is. The 7 of Swords can be someone who is using their sort of intellectual capacity in an unproductive way against you, maybe being controlling, maybe being manipulative, can be taking something from you, it can be betrayal. There's lots of different levels to it, Capricorn. But I really feel that you're going to put up a fight, and whatever it is, it's not going to hold you down. 7 of Wands can be a card of competition as well. There could be competition in the workplace with other people, maybe vying for a promotion or extra responsibility, or maybe someone undermining you as well, so that you might face some challenges like that, Capricorn, in October. I mean, we all have times like that. It's not good or bad, it's all learning for us. In your November, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So I really feel that the focus for November for you, Capricorn, is really going to be on, you know, stability, home, you know, building quality, assessing the value in your life. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is, you know, it can be the money card. You might have extra money or inheritance or something like that coming in November. You know, it also talks about, you know, really reaching a sense of achievement in terms of the home front, having it all, the house, the money, the partner, the generational living, the pets, the ultimate stability, the ultimate groundedness. With the 7 of Crystals, you know, some of you may have worked really hard for this, and now you're finally starting to see the fruits of your labor. The abundance is starting to come in. You know, because the 7 of Crystals is somebody who's put in the hard work and effort to really build something, and now they're really starting to reap the rewards. So I feel like things could be quite happy on the home front in November. Things are really starting to come together for you, and you're really starting to see the fruits of your labors. Some of you may even be, you know, buying a home or moving into a new home as well. Okay, Capricorn, let's go to your December. We do have the Tower and we have the Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So here we have a sense of sudden change coming in with that Tower energy. Now, when we see the Tower, sometimes, you know, people can get a little bit, you know, in fear of the Tower. But the thing about the Tower, Capricorn, is it comes in to align you with your life purpose, to get you back on track. So it's actually a, you know, a blessing in disguise. It's actually a silver lining. So we don't fear the Tower. The Tower comes down so that from that space that is created, we can build something completely new towers that are going to be on solid foundations, so that we can, you know, start afresh. We can be that phoenix rising, because it's saying that whatever this Tower is, and towers can be relationships, they can be our career, they can be beliefs that we hold about ourselves, the illusions in our lives. It's saying that this Tower, Capricorn, was never a good fit for you anyway, and I think you've known that, and it's time in December for that to come down. The thing about the Knight of Crystals, which I find interesting, is this is an energy of laying new foundations. So we have the something built on a shaky foundation collapsing, and the new foundation being laid, your new beginning here. The Knight of Crystals is about planning, preparing, you know, really as a metaphor, getting out there and planting new seeds for a new harvest in your next season. So something's going to fall, but you're going to be straight on with, you know, rebuilding. So I feel like it's going to be maybe a sudden change, but you're ready for it because you're going to get straight in there and start planning for the future again. The Knight of Crystals can be an indicator that it's time now, Capricorn, to refocus your energies on what you truly desire, that's truly in alignment with your life path. You know, rather than this Tower, which could have been something to do with going along with somebody else's plans, somebody else's values, you know, and it's saying that's not a fit for you. So it's time to build something that truly is in alignment for you. And it's going to be a new chapter. It'll be interesting to see in 2021, Capricorn, how that plays out for you. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. It'll be very interesting and exciting to see how this plays out for you across the second half of the year. Do check it against your 2020 reading, and keep in mind it is a general reading for a collective. It won't be everybody's year planning out like this. It will be for some of you. Feel free to leave me a comment. I always like to know how it's resonating. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. I've got plenty of other readings up on my channel, monthly love readings, weekly readings as well, so you might want to check those out too.